Hey, Max here, your movie news translator. And this is the Daily Show. And honestly, this is therapy for me because Star Wars is so depressing. I just want to talk about some movies with some movie fans. Star Wars is one of my favorite things of all time. My favorite movies of all time. A New Hope is my favorite. Okay? Because Luke is one of my favorite characters. And he was our New Hope. But this is just getting me... Let's have some positive vibes in the movie news industry. Let's talk about some movie news. All joined together. And with this Daily Show, it's the only Daily Show on YouTube with no BS, no Patreon sponsors, or movie talk cam girls. You want a super chat? Just comment below. Let's talk movies. Let's see what's going on. Maybe I'll throw some toys in there, some Blu-rays. Let's have some fun. Because I need it. How about you guys? You want some good movie news? Let's talk about Disney, Avengers, Marvel, Avengers Infinity War. Russo Brothers are recently making the rounds promoting their movie, and they're keeping the Avengers 4 title secret as long as possible. Hopefully, not much spoilers there. Now, originally, they filmed these back-to-back. So this is the Avengers 4 is supposed to come out next year, as far as I know. If anyone else has any info on that, please let me know. But do you think this means it's going to be very different with the plot line with Thanos? Or do you think it's just going to be a continuation of Infinity War? Because recent rumors are that it's going to maybe be a little bit different than people were expecting. Either way, I think they have to keep it secret as long as possible. And that's great. I don't want to see any more trailers. I just am so ready for this movie. In Marvel, in Avengers Infinity War, that gives me excitement. I'm happy to see it. I cannot wait. So cool. I actually went to 2 movies this past weekend, and one of them was Rampage. And you know what? I'm a movie fan. I don't need things to be art house and everything has to be explained. Sometimes I just want a movie, a popcorn movie, just go and enjoy some special effects, big creatures, and that's what Rampage was all about. I think it delivered. It's just a lot of fun. I'm surprised it didn't make more than $34.5 million with The Rock. Monster movies, they're not doing that great. The big kaiju and monster and robots, and I love those movies. Now, Pacific Rim 2, what do you guys think? Was it a letdown for you? Because I enjoyed it, but compared to the first one, it pales in comparison. And something else this is where we could discuss all kinds of stuff. Now that I think about it, you guys do not know how many hot topics and how much stuff I make does not make it to YouTube. I trash a lot of my ideas, but one of them I was working on that I just remembered, because we're talking about Pacific Rim 2, is the special effects in blockbuster movies. I think they're spending less and the special effects are getting worse. Because if you compare the special effects in Pacific Rim 1 to 2, 1 is so much more fluid. It looks like there's more animation. Everything just looks so much better quality. And I know they had to go on a budget for Pacific Rim 2, but if you look at Justice League and other things, it looks like they know how to spend the money on good special effects, but they're not doing it to save money. So do you guys want to see a hot topic on that? Because I might make it. If you have something else you want to recommend, please comment below. This is where we can get some stuff going. And you know what? No one watches this series. So if you comment, I guarantee I'm going to respond. And if you have a question for me, I guarantee I'll respond. Or you have a better shot of getting a shout out in a future episode. Because, well, I'm not saying nobody. Very few people watch this series of mine. But I need this. Because Star Wars is so bad right now. I need to talk about some good stuff in movies. And one of the best things and best experiences I've had, and this is not just this year, in years, is The Quiet Place. I don't want to overhype it because I do not like overhyping movies. But if you haven't seen this movie, don't even finish my video. Go watch it right now in the theater. It's amazing. It delivers all the way through. It's not one of those movies that has a cool scene here or there. The whole movie succeeds. I put it in one of my favorite of all time. I put it up there with like the original Alien or Jaws. I actually think I like it better. John Kraskinski, it's not like I was a huge fan of his before. Nothing against him or anything. I like The Office. I'm not saying I didn't think he had it in him, but wow, he really is going for it. You know, he's going for it in the acting and directing. You got to look out for this guy. He is a force to be reckoned with because everything, the way it was shot, all the sequences, it made sense. Amazing movie. My only downside is I can't get this experience of seeing it for the first time again. So, that's another thing. If you see this, pay the money to see it the best way possible because this is a good movie to watch again, but the first experience is the best. So pay the good money to get a good seat at a good theater for this one. Definitely worth it. Oh, whoops! I gotta give a disclaimer here. It's about the Black Panther Blu Ray, which I have mine pre-ordered. I have a Steelbook pre-ordered from Zavi. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I hope there's some really good. I started my channel to do Blu-ray reviews and toy reviews. I haven't done a Blu-ray review in a while. I was thinking about Thor Ragnarok. I'm kind of really let down on the Thor Ragnarok Blu-ray, honestly. There's not much there for extras. The extras were kind of disappointing. But this is an extra. It's possible it's going to be on the Blu-ray. And there's more. They filmed a lot more with Bucky and T'Challa's sister. Why am I forgetting her name now? And I liked her a lot. But they filmed about like an 8-minute scene. I hope it ends up on the Blu-ray. I really want it. Because I like Bucky. He hasn't got a lot of speaking roles in the films. He just does his thing. So I would like to see some development of his character along with T'Challa's sister. No Mad Max! Oh, that's lame. The drama continues around the production of Mad Max. Amazing film. You don't get these anymore, and this is probably the last time you'll see a film like this, honestly, with all the shenanigans that's going on in Hollywood. But the other reason I brought this up is Warner Brothers. It seems that Warner Brothers has this, they're kind of a shady, well, a lot of Hollywood movie companies are shady, but with their bonuses. There's all these kinds of stories about their bonuses. Even with Justice League, how they pushed it out half-baked just so they could get bonuses, try to get bonuses year-end before the AT&T merger. So another lame thing about bonuses, and that director, for what he pulled off with Mad Max, he deserved every penny. So because of this, we're probably never going to get to see another Mad Max movie. And that makes me mad. Because I really enjoyed that movie. Imagine this. Poe, Rey, and Finn finally hanging out. But it's in the comics. So if you do still have interest in the... Now, I don't hate these characters. These three. I think they had something to start with, but they didn't deliver in The Last Jedi. So if you actually want to see them do something together and have an adventure, maybe check out this comic. I don't know. And let me see here. Oh, Terminator news. Gabriel Luna for the Terminator. I really have no reference for this actor. I heard he's in Ghost Rider, or he's Ghost Rider on the Agents of Shield. So I mean, it's good for me. I also wanted to include this because I wanted to talk to you about Terminator franchise. Are you guys still interested in something, my personal opinion, which I know a lot of viewers are going to disagree with, but I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I do not feel the need to keep having him in these movies. I think it's held the franchise back. He did his great movies. I don't think he needs to be the Terminator in every one. Just for an example, the Sarah Connor Chronicles is one of my favorite things to do with Terminator besides Terminator 1 and 2. And he wasn't in that. It gave them more freedom to explore. I think it's really holding them back because big movie companies say, well, is Arnold... They're so stuck with these big names to put on the movie poster, and it hasn't helped the last three. So, I mean, this production, though, with James Cameron and the director of the first Deadpool movie, all signs point to a great movie. But still, do you think we still need Arnold? That's what I want to ask you. Do you still care also? After all the other movies, do you still care about a Terminator movie? I would just go watch the first two. And if you have you watched the Sarah Connor Chronicles? If you have, please comment and tell me what you think of it. I want to watch it again. It's been a while. I wish that series would have kept going. Here's some images from Solo: A Star Wars Story from Empire Magazine. Chewbacca and Han. Now, I think his name's Dryden Voss on the left. Paul Bettany. Not a lot of context here, and I'm going to be waiting a long time before I see this movie, so I'm not sure how to take him, but the original version with Lord and Miller, his character was going to be an alien or CG, so I really wish they could have got to do the original version, although that outfit, is that like a Boba Fett type character standing there, or is that his armor that he wears? That's what I was trying to figure out in that picture. Tell me what you think. There's another picture there. Oh, I'm so angry about this one, though, because I did not buy Star Wars Battlefront 2 because it's ridiculous with the microtransactions and the loot boxes. And I don't even know. They said it's fixed. I don't really believe it. There's still probably nickel and diamond customers. But man, does this look cool. So I'm not going to buy it because I don't like it should be in the game already. But this is an expansion, Ewok expansion mission mode. Where you can either hunt down the Ewoks or be the Ewoks and hunt down stormtroopers. Now that sounds cool. Too bad it's in a lame game. But look at these scenes here. I love the Ewoks. Never had a problem with Ewoks. I love Return of the Jedi. Oh, here's some other news that was been recent. Yoda in Episode 9. Big surprise. What's interesting to me, and I thought about doing a hot topic on this one. When I do the Daily Show, you're going to find out a lot of behind the scenes of stuff I didn't do. I was thinking about doing a hot topic on the announcement of Yoda in Episode 9, but not just because there was an announcement that he's probably going to be in it. It's because my hot topic was going to be about that this came out right after, like the day after, Mark said he's done. So what's interesting, I try to read a little bit in between the lines with Lucasfilm's announcements, the timing of everything. So, does that mean really Luke's not in 9? They went straight, as soon as that hit, Oh, but Yoda's gonna be in it. You know, it's a kind of slight damage control, and they need to use someone to market it. So I don't know how I feel about him being there without Luke. Um, who knows? I mean, Mark still might be in it. He's upset with it now. They're filming in the summer. Maybe he'll call off in a few months. But honestly, you know, with my last video, I don't. I mean, if he wants out, I say stay out. No matter how much I want to see Luke being Luke, I just it's frustrating seeing him being tortured. So, um, the Hasbro Star Wars toys are not for me. Okay, but I do like Disney. I just want Disney to stay being Disney and stop being so greedy and stop ruining other franchises. But one thing they did that I really enjoyed and I collected a lot was the Disney Infinity figures. And to see them continue with this line, I really like the style of it. This Boba Fett looks awesome to me. It's a neat, interesting style. There's so many Boba Fett characters. It's great to get a unique one. I like the accessories he comes with, the blaster, and good points of articulation. Nice style. And it feels like a chunky, looks like a nice chunky action figure like in the 90s. Not this cheap, thin plastic junk that Hasbro's been producing. So, I am going to boycott Star Wars, including the toys. But it's not May 4th yet, and this is not the new trilogy. It's homage to the old trilogy and Boba Fett, so I think I'm going to pick this one up. He looks really cool. Tell me what your thoughts are there. And another thing that's cool about these toy box figures is just like in the game where the characters, once you enter the game, you could pick up and use different things. All the accessories work across the board. So if you have a Marvel accessory, the Star Wars character can use it at Pixar and so on. So I think that's pretty cool. And then here is the Luke. I like the Luke, and Luke is one of my... I think Luke... I go back and forth, but Luke is my favorite character in Star Wars. So this still looks decent, but I think the Boba Fett takes the cake for me, and I prefer that one. Tell me what you think. Also, Incredibles 2, this is a slight, or a glimpse at the new villain, Screenslaver. I don't know how I feel about that. And I love the Incredibles, and I thought I'd be more excited for Incredibles 2. I'm just not there yet. But maybe the mystery minis will get me excited. If you don't know from my early starts on YouTube, I like toy collecting, and I do not collect Funko Pops much anymore, but I still collect the mystery minis, and these look pretty cool. Maybe opening a few of these will get me excited for the movie. I'm not down on the movie at all. It's just I thought I'd be more excited to see Incredibles 2. I think and then there are new trailers out, but I think I'm just going to stay away until it gets really close to release, and then I'll get all hyped up for it. Are you looking forward to Incredibles? Here's some more pictures of Screenslaver. He seems to be putting the public under some type of hypnosis. Here's the Anniversary collection of Die Hard. And now I would be all for, because I like Steelbooks, and I would be all for getting a new, and I have the Die Hard collection already. But this Steelbook just doesn't do it for me. It's not that interesting. The shell casings on the back with each name of the movie, slight interesting. The inside looks like scraped metal, red scraped metal of gun, like how a gun barrel would look, but red. Yippee-ki-yay. It's not that exciting. And unfortunately, with Steelbook collecting, some of the recent designs have been going downhill, which is very upsetting. And this is not getting me excited either. One that I think I might want to pick up, though, and I watched this movie a while ago, but I want to give it another viewing, is Ex Machina. Alicia Vikander, she was in Tomb Raider recently, and I forget the director's name. And the movie just came out. I really enjoyed the movie. It was very different. Just came out a few months ago, and then it went on to Netflix with Natalie Portman. Oh, and it's the same director. That's why I was thinking about getting this one. It's not that expensive on Zavi if you're interested. So, do you think I should pick it up? Do you think you might? Let me know. Should I give it a second look? Because I really enjoyed it the first time, but I think it's one of those movies you go back and you'll enjoy it even more. And this is where I want to tell you and remind you, you don't have to follow me anywhere. I just want you to join the conversation and talk about some movies. If I miss something and there's something really great in movie news, please let me know, because I could use the news. Don't have to follow me anywhere. I do not believe in Patreon, TeePublic, and I'm really against movie talk cam girls, because I think if you want a super chat, you just comment below and join the conversation. I'm gonna try to I know I say this all the time, viewers, but I'm gonna try to do a daily show again. If it's not every day, every other day. So help me make this show something addition to Hot Topic, because I want to do both. I think it's healthy to do both. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.